You have this way of causing people to have a better life when they're around you. They benefit off of your life force, your energy. You have this way of healing other people, and sometimes they get intimidated by that energy. You have certain people that would basically swap destinies with you if they could. They would want to wear your skin. They would want to essentially trade places with you. Some people even become bold enough to try to do spell work to make that happen. And the reason why this is because you're a type of person that is nurturing, you're kind, you're patient even. You find value and worth in everyone that you come across. And then there are certain people that you encounter and they see you as like cold, having too much structure, maybe even see you as controlling, forceful, but they don't understand the type of discernment and discipline that it takes to get to this point that you're at. They don't understand standing in your truth. They don't understand standing in your power. They don't understand being alone and taking those necessary sacrifices in order to elevate your life. And that's what you do. When people come around you, it's easy to work as a team because you put up your end of the bargain. You're dedicated, you put in the work. The problem is when it comes time for someone to meet you halfway, almost 80% of people fall short. They feel like it's too much work. If anything, they stress you out. They cause you havoc. They cause turmoil in your life in some way, shape, or form. What initially attracts them to you is your physical body, is your light, your life force. They're attracted to the kind of attention that you get. They're attracted to the confidence that you exude. But ultimately, either they force you to walk away or they walk away from you because they feel like the blessings and the accolades and the good luck that they have is due to themselves when it's actually them siphoning energy from you, the healer, the person who is divine. It's like you have this very strong connection to source. You have the tools necessary to be able to help human beings ascend, and you will have this tendency of attracting a lot of distorted masculine and feminine energies, these karmic people that are stuck in their own twisted ways. And it's not until they meet you that they finally have this ability to modify the things in their life. By watching you, it's like you lead by example. They may even start to mimic you or do the things that you do. It's like for some reason, these people, when they try to imitate you, they don't understand why what you're doing doesn't work for them. And it's because they don't understand that you're the blueprint. Things are not going to get off the ground without you. They receive healing from you altogether. Just by being in the same room, you can shift an entire population, essentially. Let's say you walk into a classroom and everyone in that classroom has this stern, guarded energy. It's like you have this way of opening their hearts just by showing unconditional love to yourself. This brings intimidation. That's why people don't like you at first sight. It's like you don't even have to do anything. You don't even have to open your mouth. They just initially have a problem. They see you as competition. People feel like you're going to interfere with their life and their blessings, and they don't understand that there's so much to go around that it shouldn't be a competition. And these people, it's not until you leave that they understand that they're not going to have that type of love, even if it's from the standpoint of a relationship, a friendship, a confidant, a mentor. The type of love you show people, it does not come often. And instead of these people working on themselves and self-reflecting, they choose to stay in that victim mentality. And then they look at you, someone who's self-reliant, and they almost get offended. Like, why do you think you're better than us? Because, you know, you've worked on yourself so much. They don't understand that you had to go through your own phases to heal yourself before you can even heal other people. And instead of these people taking action to balance themselves out, they instead put in work to confuse you, manipulate you, to try to get rid of all the attention that you get. It's like, yes, people want your help, but at the same time, they feel intimidated. Instead of them making your life easier like you're doing for them, they instead make you have anxiety. They instead bring stress into your life. They may even team up with other people to try to bring you down. So some people get close to you with good intentions, and then something gets twisted along the way, and they choose the path of working against you. And at the end of the day, they regret that. Because instead of them just being patient and waiting it out and being able to reap the blessings that they could have grown for themselves with you, they put you in a position of where you got to cut them out once and for all. And this is something that is a major lesson for most of the people that you attract. Yes, they may be stuck in their karmic energy, but after meeting you, it's like you put people on their path to healing. You almost are maybe even the first person that is there to show them unconditional love, especially if they didn't see that from their parents. They see someone like you, they take it for granted, and they feel like, this is just someone that's going to be here all along. I can mislead this person and play games with them, but they don't understand you've already seen this before. Whether you've dealt with narcissistic people your entire lives, your own family members, the people in your circle, you already know the signs of what it looks like when someone's playing games or when they're just there to use you. So you cut them out once and for all. And then they fall back into that victim mentality. They fall back into that toxic cycle. And they get this chance to modify their lives and they don't take it. You have